This past weekend, Another Simple Favor premiered at South by Southwest, and we've seen a ton of red carpet footage, premiere moments, and panel discussions featuring none other than Blake Lively. But while all eyes were on her, another controversy was brewing in the background. It's quite ironic, isn't it? The New York Times accused Justin Baldoni of smearing Blake Lively, yet they barely gave him a chance to respond to their own article about him. Some might say that in trying to call him out, they ended up smearing him instead. Now, Baldoni is pushing back. He claims that Blake Lively's publicist, Leslie Sloan, made him the scapegoat in this whole mess just to shield the actress from backlash amid their ongoing legal feud. And he argues that Sloan should not be removed from the lawsuit because of her role in shaping the narrative against him. But that's just the beginning. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest and most shocking celebrity scandals of the year, an unexpected turn of events that has completely shaken Hollywood. Blake Lively, a beloved actress, fashion icon, and public figure, now finds herself at the center of a massive controversy after newly surfaced hotel security footage allegedly shows her in a series of unexpected and concerning incidents. And get this, Baldoni himself admitted that when it came to the film, he thought Blake's version of a key rooftop scene was actually better than his own. He even said he went out of his way to accommodate her creative vision. But now that leaked footage is everywhere, sparking intense debates online and leaving fans in complete disbelief. This situation has escalated to the point where Blake is reportedly furious, taking drastic measures to suppress the video while facing mounting public scrutiny. And then there's Bethenny Frankel. She's out here talking about bullying women, which, let's be honest, is kind of rich coming from her, considering she terrorized almost every woman on The Real Housewives of New York when she was on the show. She was ruthless, she was brutal, and let's not sugarcoat it, she was a hot mess. Now, when you really look at Justin Baldoni's side of the story, it seems like he was simply trying to protect himself just in case Blake decided to go public with allegations against him. That so-called plan that everyone keeps talking about, it wasn't necessarily an attack strategy, it was a contingency plan because he didn't know what was coming. And as for the rumors of astroturfing, people are throwing the word around, but where's the proof? Where's the actual evidence? So what really happened? What does this leaked footage actually show? And how is Blake reacting to this shocking turn of events? Let's break it all down. It all started when CCTV footage from a luxury hotel leaked online. The video, which has since been shared and analyzed everywhere, allegedly shows Blake in a heated argument with hotel staff. Reports claim she was causing a commotion, arguing with employees, and even damaging property at one point. And that's not all. Another part of the footage reportedly captures Blake in a secretive meeting with an unidentified high-profile figure. No one knows exactly what was discussed, but speculation is running wild. Was this a private business deal, a personal matter, or something bigger? And speaking of unexpected appearances, Justin Baldoni was also reportedly at the hotel that night. Now, was this just a coincidence, or was he somehow involved in the unfolding drama? Some sources claim they were discussing a professional project, while others suggest there may have been something more at play. Meanwhile, Blake's team has been working overtime to control the damage. Initially, media outlets ran headlines directly calling her out, like one that accused her of staging a PR stunt at the Another Simple Favor premiere. But then, suddenly, the wording changed. Some articles were quietly edited to remove any mention of the director and his wife. Why? Because these are the media manipulation tactics that Hollywood insiders play. Someone clearly got to them. And now, Baldoni's name is officially caught up in the storm. His presence at the hotel that night has only added fuel to the fire, with some wondering if he has crucial information about what really happened. As expected, when the footage went viral, Blake Lively was furious. Reports suggest that she immediately contacted her legal team, demanding they do everything possible to get the video wiped from the internet. But by then, the damage was done. Once something like this is out there, it's nearly impossible to erase. According to sources, Blake wasn't just mad at the hotel for letting the footage leak, she was also frustrated with her own management team for not acting quickly enough to control the narrative. There are even whispers that she considered suing the hotel for a breach of privacy. And here's another twist. Some reports claim that Baldoni himself was contacted regarding the incident. Was he just a bystander, or was there more to his involvement that we don't know about? Naturally, the internet is divided. Some fans are defending Blake, arguing that she's being unfairly targeted and that the footage lacks important context. Others insist that the evidence speaks for itself, questioning her behavior and what might have led to such an explosive outburst. And then there's the bigger question, has Blake Lively been involved in similar controversies before? Some insiders claim that her public image as Hollywood's golden girl doesn't always match her real-life personality. Behind the scenes, there have been whispers about Blake being controlling on set, difficult to work with, and even clashing with co-stars and crew members. And let's not forget there are already rumors that she and Anna Kendrick cannot stand each other. In the midst of all this, Blake's legal battle with Baldoni continues. She first filed a formal complaint back in December 2024, accusing him of creating a hostile work environment on the set of It Ends With Us. Her allegations included claims of sexual harassment, boundary violations, and even pressure to film an uncomfortable nude birth scene. After speaking up, she says she faced retaliation, including an alleged smear campaign meant to discredit her. And things escalated even further when the New York Times published a bombshell report the very next day detailing private conversations between Baldoni and his team discussing ways to take her down. And if that wasn't enough, text messages between Baldoni and Blake have also surfaced. In these exchanges, they seem to have a close, lighthearted relationship, at least in the beginning. But somewhere along the way, things took a very dark turn. Even the media coverage on this is wildly different depending on the outlet. News framed the story as Baldoni being inappropriate. Meanwhile, the New York Post took a more neutral approach, and Thames went full clickbait with a headline focusing on a 2 a.m. voice memo. The response to the scandal has been intense. Fans, journalists, and Hollywood insiders are all debating whether Blake is being unfairly scrutinized or whether this is a real glimpse into her true personality. But beyond just Blake Lively, this whole situation highlights a much bigger issue: the relentless pressure and scrutiny that comes with Hollywood fame. The industry builds up its stars only to tear them down the moment they show any crack. Blake is reportedly struggling mentally and emotionally, and the fallout is also affecting her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and their 4 children. Insiders say she has days where she can't even get out of bed.